In case you're wondering what the title of the video was, of the series of Jacob's rating system, it's literally me saying the rating system for movies and whatever is a complete big fat lie, and I think people just made up to sound smart. Meant to say feel smart, right? So in this video, this version, I'm going to try to squeeze all the things I meant to say in the past ones, because I'm going to show my hello, who's this? And I want to hammer this much in a home as possible as I can. Now we're going to say all the things I said in the previous one and some new stuff also. Because I felt like I didn't got my point across. Now, so you see, my entire life, deep down how I was knew the rating system in mind, then my friends saying the rating system, I told them didn't. No, he agreed with what I was saying, and that the rating system doesn't matter. And people were saying, and I said it pretty because I just gave up fighting on my dream of people to get rid of the rating system. But the point is, I'm back, not giving you my rating. So, anyway, when I say everything that you could have seen has some sort of adult or content, I mean that literally. It's just that some do better than others hiding it. Some just put it out in the open. It's pretty much 50-50. For all of them, shows, movies, you name it. Even games. Video games, yes. So anyway, well, I also see, when I say people are in denial about it, that the rating system does matter. I mean, when people are in denial about it, and the rating system really, in reality, doesn't matter, but they're trying to convince themselves it does matter, just because, well, that's the rating system talking to, telling them, and my good chance they forgot everything that happened to what was going on in their childhood when they good thing is they forgot the parents eventually when they grew up they decide to not listen to their child when the rating system doesn't matter, so or they were just always blinded by that. Hi Tom, I'm also making this video for you, and you're going to listen to my advice. Because mommy didn't listen to my advice, and not only when I'm used to people not listening to me. I told her the racism doesn't matter, and she slapped me just because I said that. Because I said that because I wanted AJ to come with the movies with us. My older brother AJ. You met him. So anyway, so hang on, I have to empty my bladder. It's going to be, I don't know how pause it without stopping it. So it's kind of inconsistent, the phone, so it'll take less than a minute, I think, or a minute, no longer than that. Okay, guys? Though I didn't use my hands, I used my feet to flush this way, so no germs. So anyway, where was I? Jared, do you remember this corner? Wait, is Taro Marcelo's daughter? Am I thinking of the right one? Anyway, I'm going to call it top because I think that is your name. Hello. So you're probably a little shocked and confused the rating system to the map, and you're probably thinking that this is some sort of childhood dream that I'm trying to fulfill, some sort of for my own selfish needs, and the rating system really doesn't matter. Yes and no, it doesn't matter. And it is my childhood dream to get rid of the rating system. It has the second, it's been the one thing that caused me serious stress. So anyway, if this is your very first video I showed you, then you're probably wondering, what happened to my voice? Well, I got healthier. And it got healthier, my voice. And this is what it used to sound like when I was always happy. And confused. So anyway, so back to the rating system not mattering. Okay guys, everybody listen, okay? I'm so nervous. And can you be patient with me everyone, because I work hard on these videos. I don't really want to edit them because I just like showing them that I work hard, how hard I work. I think it shows more of my hard work that way. So I'm kind of remembering what I took notes of in my head. I remember what I took notes of in my head. And so anyway, inside I feel happy. So anyway, back to the rating system not mattering. So if you look up on the internet, people are saying the rating system do matter because of the stupid Karen's complaint. That's because you're in denial of the rating system mattering. And you can actually, now you can just, so what I want you to do is don't listen to any of that except for me, because that is nonsense. I am in the lie or the denial about the truth. I am telling the truth because I believe in the truth and not the rating system. Now there's good news. People actually consider getting rid of it. I Googled it with my dad because I want my dream to come true. Now, anyway, this is just like when it's kind of like how Marvel's playing on getting rid of their post-credit scene forever, considering it. But no, for sure, what's better is like when Marvel's saying Avengers singing the catchphrase Avengers Assemble, just like the cost, which I'm also hoping they'll do. I'm getting sidetracked, so I'm just a little tired right now. So, anyway, The rating system, if you're just curious if it ever mattered, no, it didn't. It never did matter. So why did people made it up? I don't know. But it's me. Why did we elect Donald Trump? Or why does every dum-dum in the world gets a promotion while the smart one gets nothing, squatted or fired? Or Lord knows, I don't know. This is not the answers for everything. Unless there are. I don't know. Well, that is a question, so there's not really answers for that, so I don't know. Like, for example, Peter Pan is a child abductor. A child abductor who adopts children and brings them to nowhere where they can never grow up and see their loved ones again. Sounds kind of creepy when you think about it, but anyway, this is the topic, but there's many things like that in Pinocchio. And Pinocchio's kind of very scary, like, because, in weird, times, like, I noticed that there's a scene when, there's a vagina joke in a musical number, where the puppet's talking puppet, and Pinocchio finds the puppet attractive, and she's basically a hooker. When you really realize that she's literally a hooker, puppet hooker. I will cut my shoes on me, and you will take your Pinocchio up my Pinocchio. It sounds dirty, but you know that's what it's saying. And I can't remember the lyrics on it's like, it's, the lyrics on the point, but the point is you can tell what they're getting at. Now, another thing. Now, if you saw my Maleficent, you point out how I said Maleficent's the movie is about survivor rape. And now in Pinocchio, there is children getting turned into donkeys and being sold off as slaves. What is family friendly? I don't know. One who I find very interesting, PG-13 feels a lot more like G, and for most of the time, for all films, and G feels a lot more like what R should be, and PG feels a lot more like what PG-13 should be like. And R feels a lot more like what G should feel like. I'm PG what future feel like. And it's like someone took the ingredients and switches. It's like someone to decide to give one coffee, give one milk, and put all of them in mugs. Coffee mugs? Not mugs, I mean the ones that it's like you go to Dunkin' Donuts and get coffee and get those foam containers with coffee and you get those cups. It's almost like someone decides to give you coffee, but different kinds of coffee. Let's say the G one is, I don't know, G, the black coffee. And PG-13 one is cream. And cream and sugar. And the pumpkin one, which is cream and sugar, is the PG one. And the milk and sugar is the... No, wait, the pumpkin one is also black. Black pumpkin. Stick one with me, okay? The pumpkin one, coffee, is black with no cream or sugar. Because it's so pumpkin-y. And that's the PG one. Because it has so much flavor in it. Just like all coffees do should have flavor in it, right? Because all coffees are very flavorful, but so anyway, I'm sorry, I lost train of thought. Anyway, so the R one is milk and sugar, hot coffee, and all of them are hot coffee. Let's say someone labeled them wrong, and that was every Dunkin' Donuts in the world. At least it feels enough to feel like that way, right? Let's say you took the other person's coffee by accident, and you weren't in the same family or there for your friends, or you didn't know who they were. So you can't switch with them, right? Right. Because now the people who make the coffee is the rating system. It's the same person who pours the coffee in the mug, the cup, and puts the cap on it and writes down what coffee you have. Okay? Following line, Tara? Okay, let's say, Tara, you wanted cream and sugar, and you got milk and sugar. And how do you know it is what you wanted to get? And let's say that is that milk and sugar one is and the and this is a story, and the cream and sugar is G or PG, and you decide to drink it, and let's say you didn't notice the difference. Let's say you didn't look at knew what the ingredients is. Would kill you? No, but if you're allergic to it, it might or might not. Well, it wouldn't kill you. This would probably scar you or so. I don't know. Erase that. You know what that? Let's say you decide to drink it, but you know this doesn't taste quite right. And you keep on drinking it. Because you like the flavor. Okay, well, someone else has your coffee. I know how you would react, but but you get what I'm saying here, okay? The same goes for TV shows and And pretty much anything that has a rating system on it is saying all goes. But it's not really a bad thing or anything if you got the coffee mixed up, right? Right. Except it is. Just imagine, let's say, okay, let's see. Okay, let's say it is a bad thing. Let's let me think of another example. I didn't thought I would get this far and didn't thought the video would be this long. Okay, let's say it's a bad thing, right? This bad thing. Let's say you really wanted that other coffee and more than that other coffee more than anything. No way, that's not a bad thing. Okay, I'm lost here, okay? The point is, you can't really know if it's the right coffee, just like you can't really trust the rating system. Sometimes you just have to wing it, okay? What I'm trying to say, and analyze what's in it, or yeah, that's the best example I could say. And like sometimes you have to do that, I mean all the times, because at least every now and because there's a very, very slim chance that people will get it right with the rating system and will justify their rating. Like for example, I saw Lego Batman, the movie, and the film's rated PG. Shouldn't it be G? The answer is it should. Yes. Now I saw the Hellboy remake, and it was what it should have been was PG-13, because there's nothing really bloody like people saying. What are you talking about? There's hardly blood in this film. And people complain about, oh, it's so bloody and violent. Even when there's not really at all, actually. In fact, not really actually at all. I mean, yeah, there is some, but you can get away with that amount of blood for PG-13 rating. And like, for example, a movie that was more bloody than this was Fright Night, the Colin Farrell version. And that was PG-13. Now, Elf. Wait, hang on, I have that movie. It's rated PG. Now, call me crazy, but there's a scene in that Will Ferrell hears a girl singing in the shower, and he just sings with her, and we see her. Oh, we don't see her tits, but we see the rest. We don't see her nipples, but we see the rest. Don't get me wrong, I love all these films that as much as the next one, but I'm just saying, You know, as much as I love this film, shouldn't it not be PG, but PG-13 for that scene? Maybe I'm just being too harsh. No, I don't want to question it. That would be wrong. But then again, it does seem like they hold on to that scene a little more than a minute. Enough for you to, yes, you really want to see this attractive girl dressed up as an elf in the shower, don't you, guys? She's probably underage, but who cares? You want to see your sick perverts. I'm not sure if I understand the meaning of that word. It's nothing that the reasons can be like is you know when you say a word but you're not sure if you understand the meaning of it, but you're just saying it anyway just because it makes you sound funny or makes you sound smart. That's kind of like the rating system. You just shouldn't trust it. So what you do, you look up in the dictionary. But how do you know that? But here's the thing. Where's dictionary? Because sometimes they change the meaning of the word in a dictionary, right? Right. So the question is, can you trust the dictionary? The answer is no. Hang on. Just gotta get some diet 7-Up. Like for instance, let's get another film. Let's say Space Jam. They very sexualize a female bunny and give her bunny booms and bunny hips and a sexy voice and make her walk sexy. They don't do anything else. They just do that, and they give her a temper tantrum. And she for temper tantrum, she called doll. Now, is this me or does that sound off like Pamela Anderson's Barbed Wire? Take on Barbed Wire from the 90s. They probably should have made rated a G, but PG. And she's very clearly meant to be eye candy for the